home. Your bedroom and your home.
It's Christian.
Don't take my bedroom.
Don't take my bedroom.
Get everybody in here. Yeah, there's room for everybody. You push your arms. Everybody in here. Want everybody in here now.
Yeah.
Everybody in?
Yeah, they're our homes. We ain't moving.
Can't pay, won't pay.
Hello. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your... I'm Judith Winterbourne. I'm the Managing Director of Console Homes, and I can see that you're coming to make your point today. We agree with you. We don't think the bedroom tax is fair, and we've done lots of lobbying on behalf of our customers, because we've got lots of customers. Yes. So we've done all we can. What we want to do is to be able to work with you to try and get the law changed, and so it's the government you need to talk to. We're talking to them, we've been down to talk to them, and we've petitioned, and we're working with the National Federation of Housing to try and make the point, because it really is a retrospective law that's hitting people who can't, not in a position to make the changes.
But you're not in a position to facilitate them changes, are you? With one bedroom.
No. So we don't have the smaller properties. We have, well, we do have some smaller properties, but we don't have enough to help those people who want to move. And you know what? Some people don't want to move.
Of course.
You know, they've lived in their houses all their lives.
Yeah,
and you know, we sympathise with you. What we are trying to do, and what we have been looking to do, is to try and get some real case studies from people who will help us put real stories to the government, so that might help us.
In the meantime, that doesn't help us people who are going to get evicted, does it?
Well, nobody's talking about eviction. We don't talk about
Well, I've
eviction.
already had phone calls saying that
Yeah.
you don't pay that.
There is this person here has been threatened with eviction.
Yeah, 8 weeks I've been told it's a legally binding agreement. I won't get any help to move out. I don't get any help with a deposit to go somewhere else. I don't get any help from you with the moving expenses. That's not what Southfield is. I'm not telling you what my address is.
Are you one of our tenants?
Yes, I am one of your tenants.
Then we will help you, but
You won't help me. I had your housing officer, your housing options officer in my flat 2 weeks ago. And when I said, what do I do about this? I've been waiting for help since January. I emailed you. You came out in March. No help with the deposit to move. No help with the removal expenses.
No,
Nothing. It's
all
all crap what you're saying.
Yeah.
What about other housing associations who've taken a hit? Look at your profits last year. You can take this hit. You can give people 6 months to sort this out.
we will be working with all
And in the
our
meantime,
tenants
this
to do
lady will be
everything we
ignored
can.
because she'll be on the street.
Vanda,
Well, we won't
she's
let her
got
go on the
two
street.
sons.
Nobody's going on the street.
Can I
We
just
ain't got
Vanda's
say-
got 2 sons.
Yeah.
She's putting an appeal against this, and Contour Housing have rung her up with a very threatening tone, saying you've got to pay, it's the law.
Yeah, it's our policy.
I'm not
And she's not got a spare bedroom, she's got 2 sons, one in virtually a box room and the other in a small bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
We're not living in mansions.
I know.
It doesn't affect me, I'm a pensioner, but I'm supporting the bedroom tax
Well, good for
and
you.
the poor working
Good for you.
class.
That's
Absolutely.
right,
Well,
Brilliant.
who you should be supporting? You've got 20,000 properties, haven't you?
We are doing our best to help other people. Now, if people are under-occupied as far as the government are concerned, we can help and we can support them as much as we can. We are not in a position on our own to change the law.
Well, what we want is an
can't
insurance
do
from
that.
you that we're not
No
going to get evictions.
No eviction.
No evictions
Where are
from
the homes for
Contour.
these people to go, for
Well,
us to
we
go
don't
when we
know,
get
but what
evicted?
we
In
have
9 months, I'm eligible to move back to my property because they're in it.
So
In
what
that-
does she do?
Have you
Move
got
out
the
for
time?
9
In Liverpool,
months?
housing
In 9
associations
months.
in Liverpool are not
It's a
evicting anybody
ridiculous tax.
because of this bedroom tax.
Ridiculous, unthought out by a millionaire government.
I agree.
We want non-implementation of it.
Well,
That's what we want from you.
I know, but
Not to,
sorry, it's not our law. We can't
No,
determine
no, it's
whether
not your law.
No.
But you
You can say
What
when you
I
evict people.
can
I can say is-
put a stop to any
All
evictions.
we want
What
is
can
no
I
eviction.
just say,
if
from
you
Contour
don't pay
Homes,
it.
we've been here for a long time. We're a long-standing housing association. And what we're about is housing people. That's what we're set up to do.
You can
We're
say to the
not
government,
set
you can
up-
say to the government,
We
we're not
are,
evicting anybody.
we are set up.
Yeah.
Redefine your homes then.
Yeah.
Reclassify them.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Redefine.
Redefine.
Thank you very much. I hear what
Can I
you're
ask you
saying.
directly, are you saying, like I thought you just said, that you're not going to be evicting
What I
Contour
said-
tenants if they are behind in their rent due to the housing changes in the housing benefit? Are you giving an assurance to tenants here today?
What I said very clearly was that Contour's here to house people. That's what we're about. It's always the very last resort if somebody's evicted from Contour.
But you might do it.
You've got to do it. Your housing options officer told me I had a legal binding agreement, no support available. You don't.
You could say it. You could just say it now. We're not going to
Don't
anybody.
Are
you just a spokesman?
Don't implement it. Simple as that.
Is the people over you? Are you just a spokesman? Is the people over you? This is the boss. Are you the boss?
I'm the managing director of Contour.
Well, if you're the managing director, your say should be final.
Well, it isn't. We have a board and we have regulations we have to work to. We also have lots of other obligations. We have obligations to all our tenants, all 40,000 of them across Symphony Group. So we have to do a lot of work. We understand very much what you're saying and we do support you in your aims. There's some things that you would like to put words in my mouth. I can't do that. I can't do that for you.
But you can't
But
say
what I
we're not
can
going to
say,
evict people.
I can help and support you through this, and the staff will.
The only way you can help is by saying you're not going to evict.
When does the board meet? When does the board meet?
Our board meets every 6 weeks.
Every 6 weeks. When's the next meeting? Because we can be there.
That's right.
Well, no, our board meet on their own. If you
Well-
want to, I believe you handed in a petition today, and if you want to give me your petition, I'll make sure that goes to the board.
Yeah.
We need to know when they meet so we can be there too.
Yeah.
Just listen to this gentleman here as well. Listen to this gentleman here. This one's got his hand up. This guy.
Hello, sorry.
You're the managing director of the...
I'm managing director of
My name's
Contour.
Russ Henry.
Hello, Russ.
I wonder why you've not mentioned DHP today to your tenants.
Possibly.
That's what I wonder.
Explain what it is. We don't know what it is.
Discretionary housing benefit is
Housing payments.
housing payment is a payment that local authorities can give to people who are in need. And what we're doing and what our team are doing, we've got financial inclusion officers who come round and they can help people apply
You've
for
not mentioned that
DHP.
today to these tenants.
I've been asking for a financial inclusion officer since December last year. You're recruiting revenues officers now on inside housing. You haven't even got the staff to help people. Your recruitment campaign's going on today. I had a look.
Can you explain that?
So I've been waiting 3 months
Sorry,
for a
can I
revenues
just answer one
officer.
question? For your question, it's just one of the many things we do.
But you don't think that was particularly relevant to this lady?
Well, I didn't get an opportunity to answer that lady, and I'm sure
She's worried about being evicted. She's been told by one of your employees she's going to be evicted. You'd be worried, wouldn't you?
what I suggest to the lady is she goes and has a chat with Anne Walton, and she'll speak to you now, and she'll try and help you. So if you want to go and do that, that's really happy.
Thank you.
Well, okay, that's fine. But if you want to speak to her, she's right behind you. Now, did you have a petition for me? Is there something that you want me to hand in?
We have a letter. Well, could I read it out?
Yeah, read it out because we need to know what it says.
What it says is, Dear Madam,
Thank you.
we all residents of Contour Homes, we are shocked and angry at the bedroom tax, which reduces our housing benefit by 14 or 25%, at the same time when millionaires are getting a tax cut. This is on top of the replacement of our disability living allowance, payments for the council tax, below inflation, rises in other benefits, and the planned introduction of universal credit. All this adds up to a war on the poor by a government of millionaires. The response to this war on the poor by councils and landlords has been to help tenants budget better. What this really means is convincing tenants to spend less on food, clothing or heating in order to pay the rent. The rent money then gets paid to the bankers who caused the housing crisis in the first place and are getting tax cuts on their huge salaries. In your last annual report, it says that Contour Homes paid £7.8 million in interest to the banks and also made £7.4 million profit. Together, the interest payments and profits add up to 31% of the rents paid by us to you. For the information in your annual report, the cost of reclassifying all homes to one bedroom is £2.40 per week per house. Contour Homes could easily afford to reclassify all homes to be one bedroom. As social landlords, we expect you to put the needs of your tenants before the dictates of an unjust government and the greedy demands of the banks. We demand that you do not evict anyone because they're not able to pay the bedroom tax. We also demand that you write off the arrears of those who cannot pay or reclassify your housing stock so that residents get their housing benefit paid in full. And there's a load of signatures here.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Three.
Thank you for this. I've got this, and I'll make it nice.
Excuse me, before you go, could I have a word with you? It's not about the housing benefit tax.